Grinder and paint makes you the welder I ain't. We're not sponsored.
We're not sponsored. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 2 or 27 of the Fox Body Let's Win a Drag Race build.
Hold up, bro. You had an op finna hit you.
Whoa!
Get up out of here.
Fight back!
He was on your leg.
Anyways, I'll show you what Bo did all day while I was at work.
So,
Look how sweaty he is.
yeah, I'm kind of wet, like I was in the last video.
So pretty much
We'll
stripped.
start up there. You're up there.
Yeah, I'm already up here.
So,
Pretty much scripted.
yeah, she script.
We gotta pull the I don't know what we're gonna do today. I'm not even gonna lie. I always start the video out with a plan and then we change everything.
Yeah, we actually laughed last video because we started it out as like, we're just gonna do a rear end swap. And we're like, no, we're just gonna cut a little bit. And then we're like, we'll get some sheet metal and cover what
We're not
we
gonna do a
cut.
real mini tub.
And then at the end, we're like, all right, so we're gonna buy the Fox Body mini tub. Our plans don't ever work out.
Never
but,
does. And before we move forward, we got this sweet board, and my old lady made us these logos. It's like a to-do list.
Little keep us in check list.
Yeah, we don't have a marker. She's bringing one, but goat needs a transmission. I blew it up. It's toast. The big black truck needs a cam of lifters. The green truck needs a clutch. The black truck needs an engine. The satellites need to be sold.
This needs to be completely rebuilt.
This needs to be started from square one.
Really, my plan today was to just kind of get these mocked up in here, get them tacked up. And then, I need to preface this a little bit. We started cutting this one before we, like we just said earlier, before we decided on buying the mini tub. So we got a few spots in here where we cut a little too far, but now we're actually going to get some sheet metal and do like we said and patch it up. So
We totally know what we're doing.
but they're in there now.
we bought some sheet
and
metal.
they're
didn't we?
welded. Yeah, we got a piece on the cart over here.
Yeah, we got a piece.
So-
Here's Bo's for sale carburetor
yeah, if
kit.
y'all wanna buy that, hit me up.
Yeah, so if you're looking for a
850 brawler, Holly intake, MSD,
full
regulator.
LS carb kit
Honestly,
ready to go.
Cool packs can go with it too.
Yeah, no, they can't.
Oh, never mind, they can't.
They're going on mine.
Still got to weld in the upper bar for the coilover mount.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of aware that this is going to have to be cut out now.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about doing the fuel cell right here.
Yeah.
That's going to have to cut out now so that bar can mount up here, which works out anyways because we'll just put the fuel cell flat in the trunk.
Yeah.
We may just cut this at the seam
Probably the way to go.
and then maybe just put a piece of sheet metal in here and weld it in. We don't know yet.
We're gonna figure it out.
We're not going to keep saying that we're going to do stuff because we're not going to end up doing it. You can
Yeah.
just watch as we do it.
We're liars.
Yeah.
Something's gonna happen today. We don't know what.
Yeah. But that's why we got the board though.
Yeah, the board's gonna help a lot. As sporadic as we make decisions. So in videos now, instead of telling you what we're gonna do, we're just gonna zoom in on the board and be like, we can't lie if it's written down over here.
Yeah, throw it down on the board.
All right, well let's get to work. I'm gonna start welding.
All right. He's going to fix what I did.
It looks great.
All right.
Oh, hey, my pocket screwdriver. Leave that there for clean out. Now, she's just gonna be ugly, dog.
Yeah.
But she's solid.
Grinder and paint makes you the welder I ain't.
ain't.
You want a hammer and maybe we can tap this down and hit some more tacks along that.
Yeah.
All right.
Hand me the BFH.
All right.
How mad do you think Taylor would be if we were like, yeah, Taylor's Insane Turbo Systems does weld just like that. He's the greatest.
Like, oh, shout out Taylor. He's the one that told us what settings to put this thing on.
Yeah,
to
he
weld
taught us how
like
to
this.
weld, actually. We're actually his star pupils.
We're in Tits welding school.
Yeah. The greatest. Damn, now that is a half-ass decent weld if it connected to both parts we needed to weld together.
Oh, yeah.
But as thin as a bead as it is, it won't grab this without getting too hot, so I'm going to make a second pass.
All right, you filled that gap up.
Might make Might make a bunch of cuts to this video and be like, yeah, that's what it all looks like right here. We're the best. I can't wait for all the comments and people that are gonna be like, bro, I could have used that dash. It's a good Fox body dash. Yeah. And it's just me ripping it out. It's gonna be entertaining. I don't know if I gotta get some.
I guess that's some 90s stuff, huh?
Yeah, they were trying to make creature comforts. And they ruined
We need
race cars.
17 wires to have electric mirrors.
Oh, like really? Pre-CAN bus. So I got a stack. Old Fox body parts. Don't hate me, classic 90s guys. Also kind of tore this up, but it was already really kind of tore up, so I'm gonna rip this out and keep the time lapse going. So we took a little hiatus and a phone call.
What are you thinking here? Like, I was thinking maybe come right here and trim this off a little bit so that I don't have to worry about welding that.
That looks like a job for a BFH.
Yeah. Yeah, this side actually looks better to me.
Tell them not to judge us.
Yeah, don't judge this, what we're about to show you. But
That doesn't look half bad.
yeah,
I think it's in there.
That one's like in there. I just got to make a couple more tacks.
Yeah, it's flush.
Yeah.
It's just weld. I mean, all it does is block the water and the rocks from hitting you in the back of the
I
head.
don't really even care about that.
You just want to get hit in the back of the head with rocks? I'll do that for free right now.
All right.
That's free.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried about that.
Look, if you look at the top, it looks decent. It's mini tub.
Yeah, I mean, it's mini tub.
So next, we're gonna go with a cage, dash bar to mount the column to.
Oh, we got to take all the air conditioning stuff out too, don't we?
Yeah, that's gotta still get gutted. I'm not done. I just got the dash out of my way.
What are you waiting on?
I just got the dash out. Okay.
Got the windshield wiper motor out. I don't need those.
Yeah.
Like you said, once we get the heater core out.
We'll probably make little covers
Flush
to those
that.
holes. Yeah.
I don't know what we'll do with the brake lines yet.
So anyways, we're gonna come back. We're gonna finish episode 2 off.
You're really zoomed in right now. Hold on. There you go.
Oh, was I zoomed in?
Yeah, you were like on your cheek.
I had that zoom on.
Yeah.
Zoomed into my beauty. We're gonna finish up episode 2, not with this video. We're gonna come back, and when you see us next time, we're gonna be in different outfits, more likely. Hopefully, I'm not in work clothes.
You probably will be.
Probably so.
Hello.
We're back, and you wouldn't even know we were gone. I worked today again, and Bo didn't, because he's unemployed. And while I was gone, he did a bunch of work.
Bow. Just kind of got this rig bolted in roughly. It's still leaning because the coilovers aren't hooked up. Still got to make some cuts right here, knock some stuff out, put that upper coilover mount in, and yeah.
You work the camera lens down?
No, it looks fine. I'll wipe it right now while I'm looking at you. There we go.
With your finger?
Yeah. Whoa.
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 Anyways.
When Bo's done doing what he's doing back here, I'm gonna finish ripping his fucking dash apart and what's left of it. I'll probably tinker around on the engine bay, but I'm pretty tired, so we're gonna take it easy.
All right. Well, I'm going to cut this out and that little tab out and get some measurements.
I'll watch.
And
Hand it over. I'm on camera duty.
see what this thing do. terrible idea to wear a short sleeve shirt when you're doing this.
Think so?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. I would show you my arms, but I'm married and I don't want any ladies on here to get excited.
Are you HIV positive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, look at this. It's been eating me up.
Damn, you got track marks?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You're too big to do drugs.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna drill that. One more.
Give her the good wiggle.
Alright.
Oh, you think the car off the lift? Jesus Christ. He's a machine.
Alright.
You did it! All right. That looks great.
Clean that up a little bit. Now then, cover your eyes and ears. All right.
Hey, bro, you got a piece of trunk here.
Yeah, I didn't want to cut too much of it out, so I just made a rough cut. Oh, I got it on me. It's all over me.
We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll definitely be back.
Turn around and tell the camera. We're gonna be right back.
How long will it take the Fox body to sit on the ground? I mean, it's sitting on the weight right there, huh?
That's all of it.
What do you think?
Boy, it looks cool. It looks real cool.
Well, I can see it through right here.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that looks really sweet. I'm gonna have to do some more trimming right here.
Yeah.
So it doesn't interfere with that, but
So we fixed our welder. We figured out it was on the wrong setting, had a bunch of stuff messed up, but it's welding a lot better now. We're gonna clean up some of these other.
That's gonna be money.
Yeah.
Tires are straight flat.
Jesus.
How flat the tire is.
Oh yeah. Got some wrinkle in her already.
Yeah, buddy. I'll be doing that before long.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. If you look at the pinion in comparison to the transmission, it's on the money.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's...
Oh, it is offset, Bo. It's not center of the diff. It's over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then why are the tires offset? Or is it just an optical illusion?
Maybe it's because we rolled the piss out of your fenders and one has a little bit more roll than
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Dude, I think it's center.
I think it is too. I think it's just an optical illusion.
This is what keeps your rear end. I mean, obviously you have a little movement, but that's
Yeah.
where it goes. Like, it
Yeah.
don't go nowhere else.
Yeah.
If you like it, I love it.
All right.
Bust them girls loose.
That's good for the shocks.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's welding way better.
That's a weld.
We'll show that one on camera.
That looks good. Look at them back there. Look over there.
I mean, this is all clean metal. That's why it's welding so good. Yeah, that thing's kind of dirty, honestly.
Yeah, it's your breath.
No, it was dirty before that. Get some on that old plate.
Yeah. Look at that
You know,
BFH.
need that knocker inner.
That adjuster.
Yeah.
Alright, that's just gonna be a little gappage.
All right. Are we live?
We're live.
All right, so do I need to put my hands down?
Put them down.
So
We're finished up.
yeah, we're finished up. We got the rear end in. Ordered these little spacers because these studs have a lot of lug on them, I guess, and they don't have a lot of thread, so we had to add some little spacers in there. But these are bolted up now.
Yeah, that's good.
Kind of got everything welded in roughly. We didn't finish doing everything in here because I'm still going to put the cage in, and the rear bars that come down will be right here beside these mini tubs. So we still got to cut some of this and clean this up. And then once everything's in, we're going to go over with, you know, some nice paint, some seam sealer. Yeah, you know,
We're also gonna
make
fix
it look a
this
lot
taillight.
cleaner. Yeah, we're going to fix this taillight because that's annoying.
Yeah.
We
got up under
y'all
there.
saw the coilovers. We got the upper bar mounted in.
Yeah, and them welds.
Yeah, them welds are looking nice.
Them welds are looking pretty nice.
Yeah, we figured the machine out.
Yeah.
I had it set to the wrong wire size, so I changed it like 50 times and that it wasn't working. But that's kind of going to wrap up the rear end swap and the mini tub kit that we said we weren't going to do in the first video.
Yeah.
But that'll kind of be the end of this one. This will roll into the next one. We plan on doing the cage next. Finish stripping the interior. He already got the dash out. Y'all saw that in the last
Hey,
video.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm looking at your phone, and your mom just said we made the news for helping that guy to that car.
Heck yeah.
Me and Bo are hometown heroes.
Yeah.
Not really. We just rolled up on a wreck of two cars that were exploding, and
Yeah.
we pulled this big guy out of his truck
Yeah,
and
like,
kind of got him out of the
everybody
way.
was just standing there watching, and we were like, he's beside a burning truck.
Yeah.
Like, we should probably move him.
Apparently, we're on the news, so
Yeah.
go Nevada Garage.
Hell yeah. But,
Alright.
yeah, and the next one, we'll be doing the cage. We're also going to finish stripping it. Y'all saw us pull the dash out and all that. We plan on stripping everything and putting pretty much all new electronics. We're going to do a relay board in there. We're going to do a Holly Terminator.
What's the next episode? What are we doing next?
Next will for sure be the cage. We got some stuff from Scott Rod Fab. They make some cool stuff for Fox bodies. I got a cover that's going to go over the spare tire hole so that we can mount our fuel cell flat in here. And then I
We're
also
talking about
got,
adding some brace bars too, back
Yeah.
to that rear bumper bar.
Yep. And then also I got a Scott Rod Fab that comes from the mini tub up to the pillars here and comes across to kind of cap all this off. Hindsight is 2020. I didn't realize I didn't really need that, but it is going to be safer.
And it's gonna look cool.
It'll look cool, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the next one will probably just be the cage because that's going to be pretty in-depth because we've never put a cage in. So, y'all get to see us scream and holler about a
Yeah.
cage.
So I guess next episode's the cage.
Yeah.
And then we'll probably close it off there with, that'll be, I guess, really interior. We'll do cage,
Yeah.
seam seal, seat,
Have everything
steering
stripped.
column.
Yeah.
And then
So-
after that, we'll be wiring and turbo kit.
Yeah.
I
We
mean-
got, we'll probably have, I would say at minimum, we probably got 3 more episodes
Yeah.
of just stuff that we have right here in the shop. And then by the time we get through to those episodes, we'll probably have more parts in to go ahead and keep
Yeah.
going. Because this is practically a full build series at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, we're starting in the beginning where we should have started when we bought the car.
Yeah.
We're just kind of backtracking now because we're just learning a lot of this stuff. And that's kind of what we were talking about earlier is, you know, we went to the track, you know, this weekend and we learned a lot of stuff. And
We could have started off with some tube chassis cars and really got ahead of the game, but originally the plan was to do, you know, street car stuff
Yeah, I
and
mean,
really
we-
keep it on the road, drive it back and forth to work, and now we want to be
Right.
fast.
Our original plans were to make these cars able to go up and down the road and go eat lunch with them and stuff like that. But, you know, plans
So
change.
the goat-
Everybody knows that.
The GOAT, we'll keep that as the go-to-work car.
Yeah, yeah.
Wrigley's Big Red is going to be the small tire champion.
One day.
And C10, we also are considering that it might not need a motor.
Yeah, so technically this will be y'all's next video. Y'all see we just went to the track. The motor might be fine. Y'all have to figure that out in the next
Motor
video.
might be okay.
Yeah.
And
So-
this little list is going to change a little bit.
Yeah, we got a few other, like I said, we're just learning as we go.
Yeah,
And we're learning a lot.
yeah.
But that's it for this episode. We'll be back for the cage and everything else. And We're gonna have a drag car built soon.
Yeah.
2, really. Truck and a car.
Yeah, holler
So,
back, girl.
Peace.